Buenas, buenas. No, apreté otro botón, ahí va. Estamos en el campamento. ¿En dónde es esto? Porque me olvido. No sé dónde. ¿Cómo se llama la ciudad esta? Rivington. En el campamento en Rivington. Que igual Rivington es la ciudad. No es en la zona del lugar, pero bueno. Epa, ¿qué pasó ahí? Lo que sí me destruye de todo esto es que realmente habían cosas. Yo pensé que iba a avanzar y me decía lo del punto de no retorno. No me decía punto de no retorno, pero me decía, mirá, che, si tenés cosas para hacer, hacelas ahora porque después probablemente no pueda volver. Y resulta que era verdad. Ahora no puedo volver a al primer pueblo, por ejemplo. Y bueno, no me acuerdo que sabía que había algo que tenía que hacer antes de nada. No me acuerdo bien qué es. Lo que también tengo que hacer es hacer cosas, ¿no? Yo creo que los suministros los voy a dejar acá. No, lo que voy a hacer es... Uy, eso. Acá hacemos así y mandamos esto al campamento. Ahí va. Estos son... Eso. Acá tengo... ¿Qué es esto? Ok. Bueno, el resto no pesa tanto ya. 78, que no sé si... Todo esto suma igual. Tenemos un par de hechizos acá que deberíamos mandarlos a la bolsa. Que creo que es esta bolsa. Tenemos pociones, que creo que es la mochila. ¿Cierto? La de velocidad no... Además la voy a mandar acá para y... Oh, ¿qué es? Ok. Aceite de combustión. Los aceites van acá también. Poción de invisibilidad me lo dejo porque puede ser algo que use. Mirá, el de reducción. Voy a tratar de acordarme y no olvidarme que tengo un aceite de reducción. Esto va para acá. El tinte también. Tinte también. ¿Ves? ¿Verdad? Ordenarlo por tipo. Y ahí ha quedado. Pareciera que está todo... No. Pareciera que... Sí, está bien. Pareciera que está todo en orden, ¿no? Vamos a nosotros. Ah, esto quería ver. ¿Verdad? Está tildando esta mierda. ¿Qué pasa? Ahí va. ¿Para quién mierda tenía las herramientas de ladrón? A esto de campamento.
Let's get on with it.
¿Tengo yo con la hechicera?
No one back home will ever believe this. Time to press ahead.
Pero no sé si voy a poder igual, ¿no? No. Esta acá.
Wonder what's past this.
Olvidate. No me acuerdo si tengo puesta el de abrir. Ah, sí, mira. Pero es... Funcionaba. Estas son las donaciones, la concha de tu madre. Qué pobreza, hermano. A ver qué dice Jenna. ¿Quién es Jenna?
Hi. It's me, Yenna.
La verdad que no. Pensé que era Arabella, pero la verdad que Arabella se fue a la mierda.
Really nice to me before, and
No, no me diga que otra
my
niña
mum
que...
hasn't come back
Huérfana.
yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Yes! We can play One a Cup.
Se admite el niño, vuelve dentro de 10 años.
Yes!
Está bien, vamos a dejarlo.
Fire and everything.
Tampoco
I
seamos
can
tan
cook really
basuras.
good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Bueno. Era acá, ¿no? Tengo que volver igual a... verdad que lo último que hicimos fue averiguar quién había matado al monje, que creo que no era acá igual. O sea, tengo dos misiones. Informa de tus hallazgos. Ah, ¿Valeria está acá? ¿Qué es el cerdo ese? Sé que iba a estar ahí abajo.
Everyone in Shress is correct.
¿Qué sirve?
Which means we're getting a real.
And the
Ya,
other
otra
person
tienda.
with you. They enjoyed it.
Belson Oaks.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for?
Verga. ¿Es oro? 600 de oro. Ay, tengo que poner esto siempre. Sí. Vamos a venderlo todo. 622, una banda. Puedo comprar esto, total. No me viene mal. Que vengo diciendo siempre que necesito suministros y toda la boludez. Pero yo creo que esto no se pudre, ¿no? Si la manda al campamento. ¿Esto qué? Papas. Sopa de calabaza. Sopa de hongos. Tú. No lo sé, ¿eh? Me da más oro del que tiene para darme, así que... Mi tarra podría dársela. No es tanto. Oye, esta pesada es mucho mejor que la otra. Hasta que me da el disparo de rayo abrazadores. Martillo de guerra de Keterik. Martillo de guerra se va. El escudito se va. Money, money.
If you're hungry, you know where to find me.
And the
Ah, es acá.
other person with you. They enjoyed it.
Arriba.
Enjoyed it. Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor pouring out of my room.
Acá estás. Valeria.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Tiene una pipa y un... Ay, Dios mío. He encontrado
Why
evidencia
must
nueva.
you
Detective.
busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it.
Como si
What
supiera
have
quién
you
es de
found?
Vela, ¿no? Bueno,
My
ya que estamos.
assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? A Baal plot. You as well?
documentos
Devella's been
que lo
harping on
comprueban,
about Baal
cerdo.
for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? Constable Develler is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song
Lava las
Tavern.
manos, el
Show
elefante
her
de
the
Dumbo.
list and
Claro, es
I'll
literalmente
stay and
Dumbo ahora que
inform
lo
the
veo. No era
fist
un
here.
cerdo.
Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody
Eso fue todo. Tenía más
conspiracy
info,
to
¿no?
solve. Move!
Ok. Hay alguien que comérselo.
What's up for discussion?
Panda las silvas. Que no puede ser que nadie venda.
That there's a face I'd
Pergaminos
remember
para
if
revivir,
I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Verga.
You got it. But the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mams all leaping down my throat if I go burning yours.
No me interesa.
Pleasure to serve.
Pero, si me querés hablar del otro.
Pleasure to serve.
Ahí va.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots
No lo sé,
packs
Rick.
a stronger wallop
Pero
than
bueno,
all
vinimos a
10
jugar,
of
¿no?
my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn,
Vinimos a jugar.
the gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
You have the key to my...
My business
si
is
tiene
slinging
misiones, ¿no?
tankards, not hoarding secrets.
¿Qué nos cuenta?
I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst.
Bueno, creo que cruzando tenemos otras misiones, parte de las misiones principales, si no me equivoco. ¿Es? Encuentra vos. No hay más acá. Misión principal, destruye... Cerebro, ok. Tenemos la piedra de Vortage. Ah, aparte, la piedra de Orán es lo que estamos haciendo de los asesinatos. Ok. Libera a Orfeo. Misión personal. Esto lo tengo que hacer. Ok. Tenemos que reunirnos con vos. Palacio del Cazador Zar. Y a ver acá. Ah, ok. Voy a tener que venir con hasta... No. Llegamos a Puerta de Baldur. O sea, donde estamos ahora es Baldur's Gate. Si lo cruzamos a Zar, creo que era. Cazador. Ah, Cazador. Si lo cruzamos a Cazador, tenemos que... Uy, qué mal que está funcionando, amigo. Tenemos que... ¿Cómo es? Traer a Astarion para acá.
None of them have sticky fingers.
Ok. ¿Será que puedo ir por ahí? Supongo si no. Bueno, igual desde acá debería poder saltar.
Don't mind it.
Well, I do.
El objetivo está demasiado lejos.
In a real
Assume nothing.
Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met
La verdad
the
que puedo
drought.
volar. Qué olvidado.
what a charmer.
Give me strength.
A long way to go still.
Si vos querías, te quedaste afuera, me parece. Ah, no.
It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good.
brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
We've got to keep moving.
So loud.
All right. What now? These boots have seen everything.
Ah, ok.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that.
Ay, ¿por dónde está viniendo, querida?
On I
Such
go.
a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is Shire's
that blood?
caress is a...
No, never mind.
If it'll make you feel
Bueno. Por acá vas a
My
poder.
faith protects me. Let's try this way.
Muy bien.
It will when you've
Still
met the
alive,
drought.
so that's progress. Can't slow down.
Give me strength. Serve any foul
Acá está.
whim.
Vos y Rafael, mira.
Price.
Is
Hola.
there anything?
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes, give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
¿Qué es eso?
Kithrak, what deal would he make with this devil? You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Está desesperado
Hush
vos.
now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Bueno,
I'm glad you came.
Déjame hablar con vos.
To my door. Not yet. But to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
¿qué pasó? ¿Qué snapeó como Thanos? ¿Qué
For the
hizo?
first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
¿Eh?
Wouldn't that be
¿Y
exquisite?
se lo durmió? ¿Qué
But
mierda dijo?
no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some
La mandó de vacaciones.
privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
Y la verdad que sí.
Oh, calm. It's the reason you're in this predicament. And I'm your only way out of it. Indulge me. And at least hear me out. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin.
El cerebro anciano lo hacemos
A road that
mierda,
leads
Rafael.
directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
¿Qué sería?
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him
El tema es que
free.
Tentáculos no quiere que lo liberemos.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days?
Y la última vez medio que
Is your
estaba dispuesto a
only
hacerlo.
hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An
Confía en
ox
Tentáculo.
requires food and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. And if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
Sí,
The
sí, vamos a
Orphic
hacer. Dije que lo iba a hacer además.
An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is
El
held
martillo
securely
órfico.
in my House of Hope, even now.
Bueno, claro, dámelo.
Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my
¿Qué quiere el
back,
pelotudo este? No querrá Astarion, ¿no?
scratch your parasite.
There it is. Of course.
Claro, ¿qué es lo que querés?
I want the crown that dominates the
Ah,
Elder
bueno,
Brain.
después de última lo volvemos
And
a
you,
negociar cuando la tenga.
Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel.
Pues cuando tengamos la corona, volvemos a hablar. No lo veo mal.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago. And brought
El tema es que
doom to
necesito
the
liberar a
empire
Orfeo
of
para tener la
Netheril.
corona. O sea,
That
primero me
was
va a
the
tener que
great
dar el
age of
martillo.
humanity. And Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. the hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils.
Ya entendí, querés la corona de mierda para ser un dios.
The nine under one. Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
Claro.
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
Para mí le tengo que decir que sí.
The archdevil
y después no se la doy, obviamente.
snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be
bueno, ves lo que digo, me tiene que dar el martillo primero. Porque necesitamos a Orfeo. Claro, ¿ves? Yo no estoy firmando ningún papel ni nada de la boludez que hacen los diablillos estos, ¿eh?
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need
El emperador quiere seguir ayudándome, bienvenido.
But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it.
¿Por qué?
You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself.
A mí no me vas a obligar a entregar la corona.
He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted?
¿Por qué me va a obligar a entregar la corona?
Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Y además le prometimos a Leisel que lo íbamos a hacer. ¿En serio tengo que firmar?
You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order.
Ah, puta madre, sí, un contrato.
The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
Okay.
I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest
Pero no vas a tener la corona. Estoy dispuesto a hacer el sacrificio.
Hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Como mi mundo llega a su fin. Sí, sí, no se lo voy a dar. Me sacrificaré.
Perfect.
Siempre supimos que era un camino de ida esto.
One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my house of hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a diabolist can offer some comfort. Or a way
Diabolista.
out. For a devil's
De
bargain
alguna
is a
forma
hard
vamos a
one to
tratar de zafar
break.
del contrato este, ¿eh? Pero bueno, ¿me dio el martillo? Ahí está, bien.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
La que no va a estar contenta es Carla, ¿qué?
The Emperor can't shut us out forever. The closer the Elder Brain, the closer we come to facing Orpheus in his own prison. Now, to the Charessa's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
Perdón, Carla.
In here I thought you had half a brain. How wrong I was.
No
You
te
signed a
calenté.
deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? Because why would a devil ever lie to you? It wasn't the only way. It was the only way Raphael told you about. He just wanted to
También,
get you
tiene un
under his
punto.
thumb. And it worked. As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that. We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful house of
Lo que
hope.
digo,
We need to find a way in.
hay posibilidad de hacer cosas.
I swore I'd never return to the Hells.
Ah,
But
más
for your
tierna, Carla.
soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once. We need to find a diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
Lo haremos, Carla. Me salvaremos el alma. Bien. Vamos acá abajo, que parece que hay un comerciante. ¿Para dónde hay una puerta, no?
I'd probably break his.
Porque desde acá no puedo bajar.
There you are.
¿Qué pasa?
I thought
Ah,
I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
lo sé, y lo hablaremos en persona. El cerebro anciano intentaba apoderarse de mí. Una mentira. Ya va, boludo. La vida es una verga. No, o sea, lo puedo hacer, pero... voy a gastar inspiración. Tengo 3 por suerte. Bien. Engañamos al emperador. The Emperor.
Then the situation is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting countermoves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
Better not be cursed.
Bueno. A ver si el que venda acá cosas vende. Ah, le boludo. Necesito las mierdas estas, boludo. Las. ¿Cómo se llama? Acá, capaz. Los pergaminos para revivir. Ah, pero ya hablé con este, ¿no? Ah, flashé cualquiera. Bueno. ¿Quién está acá? Vos. Acá está.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
The hammer? How can it be that you came to possess it? Was it Raphael?
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane?
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds.
A ver, a la prisión astral no entro a través del espejo que tengo en el campamento.
The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Ay, no tendría que haber hablado con él. Qué boludo que soy. Verdad que ya me estaba escuchando. Qué boludo que soy.
No, I do not.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought. Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he
Qué boludo que
abhors
soy,
Gith.
No tendría que haber hablado con
He
vos.
might seethe when you
O no le
free
tendría que haber
him. He
dicho nada
might
en
gnash
realidad.
his teeth and slander your name, but he will see reason. I promise you.
Hey. Pues muy bien, Lae'zel. Tenés una espada legendaria, el primer objeto legendario que tengo. Mira. A ver la diferencia. 10.25. Uf. ¿Era una mano esto? Sí, era versátil, mira. A ver qué me dice Lae'zel con su nueva espadita.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword.
Ya está,
The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain.
Se convirtió en el personaje más importante después de nosotros.
Mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone
¿Quién le
I
iba a
bleed
decir,
with the sword will be my
Cuando nos
tribute to
cogió
Prince
la primera noche que
Orpheus.
compartimos campamento? ¿Quién iba a decir que íbamos a terminar así, no? Bueno. Uy, de pedo.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid
solo la podía
their
usar
use
ella.
by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver. Unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance. The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies
la podría
the
usar
right to my
cualquiera
silver.
de nosotros, digamos.
Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic Hammer. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an
Miembro más de tu
extension
cuerpo.
of your will, an entire limb
Extensión,
unto
¿no será?
itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
The terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Gaich.
Bien. Más tenemos acá, a ver. ¿Ya está? ¿Tengo que ir a tratar de entrar al coso? Perfecto, libera a Rafea. Ok. Bueno, no... Tenemos que avanzar. Hay una casa acá que... A ver si podemos entrar.
In charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Seems simple enough.
Iglesia de Yares. ¿Acá había alguien? Ahí donde estaba recién. Estoy dando vueltas.
Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue?
Rationing
If you're not,
I got it. And thanks.
of course.
Un poco buscar a estos que buscan a Corazón Sombrío. Para que se pudra un poco.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Por favor, Glinda, dame... Upa, terremoto.
I've got the tools for any
Dame
job.
pergaminos. Quiero pergaminos para revivir.
Job.
Pergaminos, querida. Hincha de tu madre. No me sirve.
Whatever you work.
La voy a guardar. Después de todo lo que ha pasado. A ver qué dice acá. ¿Va a pasar?
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Y eso que tengo el pase, ¿no? ¿No es para acá? ¿Ves?
Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Bien. Easy. Gracias.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last.
Ok.
I am Lord Enver Gortash. You
A
are the
Gortash
prison
tenemos que
bearer,
matarla,
slayer
además.
of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but, well, why don't you come see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Invitation from Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us.
Bueno.
We'll tell them what happened and be home in no time.
I spoke to a witness who says you ate the house.
I've been seeing that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
Frente a su excelencia Gortash.
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
Better.
Lord Gortash is expecting.
I've always kind of hated this place.
Please make your way.
Such a do
to
a
the
damned bridge. It's just a bridge. Is it really worth all that ire?
Come on. Isn't there something you hate for no good reason?
I dislike
como
owls.
varias opciones para hacer.
Hypermobile necks are quite disconcerting.
You know what, mate?
It's not right about
I
that.
couldn't agree more.
I'm telling you.
¿Iba a pudrirla ahora?
It's more than that.
Voy a seguir. En la piedra, nuestra fogosa amiga. Ah, claro, este es el... Ese lo voy a hacer ahora después. Uy, ya.
If it isn't little Will's
Isora.
chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Ok. La baja ciudad. Claro, y yo tengo que ir acá. Pasa que hay varias misiones acá. Obtén la piedra. Asista a la ceremonia de nombramiento. Nuestra fogosa amiga. Lo voy a hacer, Voy a guardar. Y vamos a hacer. Tratar de hacer la misión de Cosa, aunque sea la de. Ah, subí de nivel, mirá. La de. La de Karlak.
Better.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Now they call for the Steel Watch. Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Lord Gortash is expecting.
I can't really glaze that beauty.
Please make your way to the.
Bueno, creo que igual por acá no vamos a ningún lado.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
¿Será que la única forma de subir es por la sala de audiencias? O me tomo un pasaje. A ver. ¿Qué? Tienen pinta de que van para abajo. La prisión. Está durmiendo. Hola.
Seems things keep getting broken around here. You're about to get the blame.
¿Qué hice?
The price of freedom runs higher than you thought. A prison cell beckons.
Hago, hermano. Bueno, igual no tienen mucha vida, pero ¿qué hago? ¿Qué hace esto? Rompe algo. A ver. Ok.
Let's go.
pero que va a cerrar la puerta, amigo. Bueno, vengan a abrir.
Smell blood. Nothing will stand in my way.
Podría haber hecho eso también, ¿no? Pegó, ¿no? Vamos a cerrar. ¡Uepa! Bueno. Puedo desarmar. Puta madre.
Ready for another round? Well. What we have here?
Never a dull moment.
Ah, mira vos. ¿Qué hace?
I will not know failure.
Fuck yes. Watch
Fuck
this.
yes.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
A ver, ¿qué tienen?
Best be on my way.
El almacén, entrada a prisión, entrada de la prisión de Roca de la Sierva, ¿no? Tampoco tenía tanto. ¿Fue la mejor decisión esta? La verdad, no lo sé. A ver si habrá alguien en la prisión. ¿Qué mierda habrá acá, no? Acá está el almacén, que tengo la llave. ¿Qué tenemos acá? Sirve. Me olvidé de poner aquí va. Acá. Toxinas. Venga. A casita. Todo podrido, hermano.
No traps, please.
mierda. Nada. Un esqueleto, mirá. Verdadera vida de su excelencia Gortash, a ver. Es una banda. Capaz que dice algo acá, pero... Lo agarramos por las dudas. Hay alguien en la otra celda. Ah. Cofre de pruebas. Ah. Acá quién está.
Very well.
Otto.
What do you want? You're the one pestering old men in cages. Now scram with your sourpuss. You're disturbing my sitting time.
Hermano, te puedes escapar,
For
boldito.
Baldur sake, leave an old man in peace.
Bueno. Yo te dejo la puerta abierta, amigo. Realmente no hay nada. Yo creo que tampoco. Como algo ahí en el mapa. Bueno. Nada por acá. ¿Y esto qué es la sala de torturas? Ah, de acá vengo, boludo. Era el almacén. Ya está. Quiero ver si el otro pasaje me lleva al mismo lugar. Espero que no sean todos enemigos ahora. A veces de la derecha me lleva ahí. Bien. A ver si el otro también. Ambos me llevan al mismo lugar. Ah, voy a tener que ir a la sala de audiencia. A ver, ya que estamos, hablamos con esto. ¿Qué es?
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off.
¿Se calentó? Ah, ¿podemos comerciar?
Trade. Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
Ok. Ah, listo. Facilito. Saca un 1 ahora igual. Pero facilito.
Course I bloody wasn't. Too busy ordering more of those mechanical monstrosities to tell me.
Para revivir.
I suppose you can take a look. But make it quick.
Opa. Es raro igual, no me sirve. ¿Para qué las flechas? Pero igual. No tiene anillo, no tiene apoyo. Esto me serviría. Qué boludo que soy.
Stay sharp, stranger.
La verdad que tu
In
equipo es
these
una
times,
mierda.
all we can
Arcleia.
trust are the blades in our hands.
Bueno. A la sala de audiencia, ¿no? Parece haber otra forma de subir.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Y sí. Bueno, a ver qué onda. Hay que pelear acá es para hacer un bardo.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
Yo estoy para pudrirla. ¿Qué querés que te diga? Vamos a intentar.
Now you're speaking my language.
Stand down, villain. The Steel Watch commands it.
Don't fucking touch me! Gortash! Face me, you fucking asshole!
Ah, apologies for the disruption, my friends.
What?
We appear to have guests. Please do come forward. I believe we have business. If you'll excuse me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. If she hadn't made such a grand show of herself, my Steel Watch wouldn't have intervened. She can cool off in a holding cell. She's perfectly safe, I assure you. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the sword
Yo
coasts
pensé que íbamos a poder pelear,
You among them.
Total,
That prism of
por
yours
las
won't last
risas hubiera...
indefinitely. Next, the
Hubiera sido
grand
interesante.
design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Quiero...
Those watchers are liable to turn us into cat food if we
En
move
serio,
a
no
muscle.
puedo pelearle acá de
Sage
ninguna
advice.
forma.
My Steel Watchers take unkindly to threats, no matter how hollow. You're of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my Steel Watch.
Vamos a ir a fondo.
So much potential gone to waste.
A ver si se puede.
The absolute
Pasa que me sacaron a
assassins walk
Karlak.
among us.
La idea era pudrirla con Karlak. No hay chance. Ya veo que no. Bueno, había que reírse un poco, ¿no? Ok. Es una trampa lo que aparece ahí. ¿Cuánta vida tiene? 357, vea. Optimizador de fase activo. Quería... Todo curiosidad, quería ver cómo era esto. Vale, están fallando todo. Bueno, ahí no. Qué larga que la hacen, hermano. Bueno. No voy a alcanzar a jugar la hechicera. La matan acá. Bueno, a ver, ¿cómo es? Por las risas. Y soltar el arma. Hizo nada. Bueno, es que eso los revive. No sé si voy a poder jugar con ellos. No, ¿ves? Bueno, no, esto sí, es al pedo seguir intentando, ¿no? Vamos a... Acá. Vamos a tratar de que no se lleven a Karlak. Voy a tener que tirar el dado para eso. Y nada, veremos qué dice Gortash. A Gortash habrá que pelearle en otro lugar. En otra situación.
Light on my feet. Let's see.
Lord Gortash is expected.
Voy a subir de nivel. Voy a subir de nivel ahora, por las dudas. Rasgo de clase. ¿De qué nivel? 5, bien. Tengo un truco. Ok. Conjuros. Dos nuevos conjuros. Ok. Ah, pero ves, hay como diferentes tipos de objetivos. Movilizar monstruos, dominar personas. Ok. 10 turnos dura además. Pero... las criaturas. Necesito algo... como fuera de elemental menor. Ah, esto, tormenta de hielo. Parece lo mejor, ¿eh? Tirote. Invocas un relámpago que impacta a todas las criaturas que golpea a su paso. Muro de fuego. Ah, voy a ponerme. Y vamos a prepararlo. El 5, ¿ves? Vamos a sacarnos el rayo. Y abrir lo estuve usando. Acelerar lo dejo. Patrón hipnótico voy a hacer. Ahí va. ¿Qué es este? Mirá, y este no lo estaba usando. Pero ese que este. Rasgo de subclase. Tus dados de supremacía pasan a ser de 10. Mira. Se obtienen 2 pasivas. Ok. Usas una acción y una reacción para ordenar a un aliado que ataque a un enemigo. El aliado puede usar de inmediato su reacción para hacer ataque contra el enemigo. Ok. Distraes a tu objetivo, lo que proporciona a tus aliados ventaja en la siguiente tirada de ataque. Pinta. Puedes usar tanto tu acción como tu acción adicional en un turno para atacar a un objetivo con ventaja e infligirle 1 a 10 de daño adicional. Gasta un dado de superioridad para infligir daño adicional. Al impactar, elige qué criatura amistosa sumará la mitad de su velocidad de movimiento. Ok. Y puedo asustar al objetivo. Contraataque. Cuando una criatura hostil falla al atacarte cuerpo a cuerpo, gasta un dado de supremacía para contraatacar, infligirle 1 a 10 de daño adicional. Esto puede ser bueno. Pasa que me gasta los dados. Y podría sacar el ataque del comandante. Voy a usar ataque barrido. Sería para suplantar el tajo, supongo. Tiene una pasiva. Claro, para cambiarlo, no lo voy a hacer. No, la concha de mi madre. Pensé que había... Me quejé más. No pasa nada. Ahí va. Tiene una pasiva, aspecto animal. Se duplica la capacidad de... Ya me lo había puesto. Entonces, ¿qué me pongo ahora? Tengo resistencia al daño por caída y al lanzar suministro de campamento a ciegas. No me sirve. Velocidad de movimiento aumenta. Estoy en superficie de agua, ok. En superficies resbaladizas también. Puedo ver en la oscuridad y obtengo ventaja en la prueba de percepción. Puedo usar el aspecto de alce, lo que me otorga a mí y a mis aliados movimiento de velocidad de movimiento. Mirá. Aspecto de oso te infunde fuerza. Estoy envenenado, asustado, hechizado. Al principio del turno, 50% de mostrarte enfurecido sin gastar una carga furiosa. Corcel. Correr te otorga puntos de golpe temporales. Iguales al doble de tu nivel de bárbaro, mirá. Tigre. Añade modificador de fuerza adicional en las tiradas de ataque contra objetivos que están desangrándose. Pasa mucho quilombo. Ganas competencia en sigilo y puedes usar el aspecto de lobo. Cuando ataca un que está desangrándose, no, voy a ponerme el del águila, creo que era. No, el del alce. Y cambiamos. No, y el corazón. Aspecto de alce, claro, ¿ves? Esto me da el aspecto de corazón de oso. Ah, bueno, vamos a hacer un alce. Creo que ni lo vamos a probar ahora, porque ahora tenemos que hablar no sé cuánto con Gortash. ¿Qué me dio? Nivel de 5 y intercesión divina. Pueden lanzar intercesión divina para rogarle auxilio a tu deidad. Una vez usada no puede emplearse nunca jamás. ¿What? Nunca jamás. Taumaturgia. Consigue ventaja en las pruebas de intimidación e interpretación. Infunde un objeto con aura de luz. Sufre la mitad de daño, menos. Pasa que son trucos. Vamos a guardar de vuelta, así no vuelvo a hacer todo eso. Ah, no podría ir. Esto ya lo hablamos.
The tiefling is letting her passions get the better of her. The situation is delicate. Do not be swept up in her emotions.
Damn.
You're asking a lot.
Eso. Vamos eso, Karlak.
For a while at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that never stone that you carry.
¿Por qué hace eso siempre, no?
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
No la veo. Oiga, ¿qué pasó?
Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
Fildo todo. ¿Qué onda? Bueno.
The likes of you stand to benefit
A ver,
from the
tampoco
likes
quiero
of me.
negociar ni boludeces.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you
La
before.
verdad, tiene un punto.
She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep.
¿Será que el último al que matemos será él?
Stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute. What do you say?
Es como que estoy juntando las piedras del infinito, ¿no? Ya tengo una, si mato a Bran voy a tener otra. Estoy de acuerdo, para mí nos tenemos que aliar, matar a Oran y después vemos.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
No veo que pueda hacer esto igual, Uy, qué bien.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Está bien, estoy para traicionarlo.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute.
Bueno, si es el cabecilla detrás de todo esto, obviamente va a ser el último a vencer, ¿no?
Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation.
Como que uno de mis compañeros.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking
también lo que dice Carla, que
the faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring
O sea, quería
law,
infundir
order,
el miedo
and
con los otros boludos y
Leaders like
comandar
Bane's
Baldur's
unyielding
Gate,
hand,
básicamente,
author
¿no?
of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our
Bueno, boludo,
subjects
me está contando
will hear the
literalmente
voice
todo y vos
of
querés
their
que después
absolute
me alíe
God.
con vos. Vos sos
The
boludo,
faithful will do
Gortash.
anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
Ok.
Our tyranny, and we are saviors, defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Ojo. Yo sé que estoy siguiendo el camino del bien.
Soon.
¿Por qué no terminar el juego siendo mala?
As I make history. The first
Ojo,
Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Estoy pensando ahora, capaz que... no sé si aliarme con Gortash, yo no quiero, pero... acabar todo yo...
Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Ok, no tuvimos que quedar.
Enver Gortash,
Le cortaba la cabeza, ¿no?
swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash,
Tengo que jugarla callada
the
ahora.
council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Tocará ir a buscar a Oran. Nada, voy a tener que hacerlo después. Perdón, Carla.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't
Obviamente
really
que no.
intend to be his ally, do you? Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.
Bueno. Tenemos que ir a la zona baja, ¿no? Vuelve con mi Sora. ¿Qué volvería con mi Sora? Mi Sora está... Bueno, vamos a ir a la parte baja de la ciudad baja, creo que se llama. Espera. Ah, y acá está. ¿Qué tengo que hablar con ella de vuelta?
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, The drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. To his death, the way I
Voy a tener que hablar con Gortash de vuelta por el padre de Will.
shame. And to think there's no way to save him. Or is there?
Habla, diablita.
I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
La vida me ha pasado por encima. Realmente me ha pasado por encima. Obviamente, vamos a explorar. Como tarda. Como se nota que es zona nueva. Bueno. Bueno. Fin, querido. Querida. Baja ciudad. Es todo. Habla con De Vela. Jeff Ruber. ¿Pero qué es esto? ¿Por qué están diciendo? El mago Waterdeep, mirá acá. ¿Será que son misiones que me dan? No. Tendremos mucho para hacer acá, ¿eh? Tendremos mucho para hacer acá. Reparte periódicos, Loan. Pero bueno, ya está. Vamos acercando un poco más al final, supongo. ¿Cuánto faltará realmente? Que ahora tenemos toda esta nueva zona, ya estamos en Baldur's Gate. Tenemos que vencer y primero tenemos que encontrar la guarida de Oran y vencerlo. Y después a Gortash. Pero falta... Tiene pinta de falta muchísimo todavía.